Hello. So I'm here this week to talk about my reactions to week three's readings and videos. What stuck out to me the most was the hearing impairments chapter. I had taken a couple classes in ASL my first couple years of college, so I kind of already had the interest in this topic. I think that's why it stuck out to me the most. In the readings, one of the big ideas that had stuck out to me was the importance of the deaf culture and how it can affect a children's education. We had read about the inclusive classrooms and we had read about the separate schools for the children who are hard of hearing or deaf. I think it depends on how the family feels. I think maybe a deaf family who is more engulfed in the deaf culture might lean towards more of the separate school, when like a hearing family might lean towards more towards the inclusive school. One of the big ideas that I had found in the videos this week was actually, well, three words, was advocation, acceptance, and understanding. Now we saw in the Helen Keller videos how she was a big advocate for people with disabilities, but not just people with disabilities. She had also spoken out on women's rights and the rights for African Americans. But she was misunderstood. People, when she talked about things other than her disability or advocating for her disability, people were taken aback by that. They expected her to just talk about that. One lady in the video had even said how she just was a privileged white woman. And it's just disappointing to see the lack of understanding of who she was as a whole person. They had talked about how when we had learned about her in school, they really didn't talk about these other things that she did. And like I said, a lack of understanding of her. And this lack of understanding also came into effect when we were watching the What It's Like to Be Deaf video. The This man, oh my gosh, his stories were killing me about the lack of understanding and acceptance within his own family. They didn't understand his needs as a deaf individual. He was so excited when he found out about closed captioning and that he had it on his television, and his mom just didn't care. And when his sister had gotten a new TV that had closed captioning on it, she refused to let him have it. She just made the comment, so, like, why do you need that? And it was just heartbreaking to see, because you could see how happy he was when he was talking about stealing that TV for at least a night or two, to be able to watch TV and fully actually understand what was going on. Um, let's see, a personal experience I have pertaining to this chapter. Now, like I had said, I had taken a couple ASL courses in college, and my teacher for both of those classes was active in the deaf community. She had had a girlfriend and some close friends within the community. So she had people, like groups of people, visit, and they would talk to us just kind of about their life and good things, struggles, everything. Sometimes they would use their speaking voice, and sometimes they would sign quickly a thought that they were having, and my teacher would interpret for us. Um, and she also invited us to deaf events, and these would be like meetings that they would have. And while I was there, I felt out of place. I didn't know what they were saying, and um, it's just eye opening because that's what they feel. That's what these people are feeling on a daily basis within their own community. You know, and I think these experiences really is why I connected with this section of the chapter. So, especially after watching the 100 video sign and going along with it, I loved doing that. And having to make this video, it like really re-sparked that interest in sign language that I had had. So I was excited to make this sentence for you. So here we go. I had said, "Hi, my name is Shelby. During the summer, I like to go to the beach and go swimming in the ocean.